It's time to deep dive in the collectively crushed soul of the degenerate trifecta in a segment we hate to call Bet Aches. It seems like Harry, he was begging to take over this Bet Ache segment because he's like, I don't know, I have 4 or 5 to choose from. I was like, well, don't choose from any of them. Just do them all, Harry. Let's hear your Bet Aches for this past weekend.
I did have an 8-teamer, and I'll get to my loser in a second, but on Saturday, I'll rip through it real quick. 18 parlay. Blazers plus 2.5. Blowout Denver. Jazz, Memphis over 214. Easy winner. Bradley Beal under 4.5 assists. Easy winner. Tatis over 1.5 bases. Had a grand slam. Leafs plus 1.5. Losing overtime. Brad Marchand to score a point. Had a goal early on. And had David Pastrnak to score a point. Had a hat trick in game 1 against the Islanders. And my loser was CJ McCollum over 2.5 threes against Denver. He had 2 threes in the first 6 minutes of the game. First 6 minutes of the game, went 0 for 5 the rest of the game. And meanwhile, that game was early, so I lost that early. But then I look back and I'm like, are you kidding me? Somebody, please, Marchand or Pastrnak, don't score. Please don't score. Of course they both do. So that's my only loser on an 18er.
All right, Bri, you have some text exchanges that add color to this?
This is his first one. On guys I bet to make threes, my guys are 1 for 14. And Canes. And then he writes Crowder and Pope, brutal. Let's see. He says Clippers are dirty scums. Bet those choking scumbag Leafs after the second period. Please don't let McCollum be the only loser. Followed by about 10 minutes later, McCollum was only loser. Off.
Harry, these therapy sessions over text with the fellas, they rival only Tony Soprano and Dr. Melfi, honestly.
I came here today to tell you, in all seriousness, that I'm done. I did what you said. I gave it a lot of thought, and I decided that once and for all, it's over.